welcome to my channel. Come on in. Wow, these cards want to talk already. Yeah, if you have Pisces in your chart anywhere, there should be a message in here somewhere for you. Right? So come on in, relax, go with the flow. This is for May 2026. Come on in. Spirit guides, universe, angels, ancestors, friends of Pisces who may have passed over, the higher galactic beings that might be overseeing this act of divination after all, and the ascended masters. Please come in today and help guide and give us messages for people's best and highest good in a way that we all understand. Please and thank you. Somebody's being immature here. A late bloomer, age gap, immature, attitude, out of sync, needs more time. This is in the past. Somebody came into something in the past. They came into some sort of something, drowning. You're going under and barely keeping things afloat. Ask for help. There's help around you, I feel. Somebody feels like it's whatever situation this is, it's heavy. Other loves still involved with the past, cheating, secret affections. So somebody secretly cares about somebody and coming into information. Things are changing. You feel like it's heavy. Deadly combo, dangerous when together, triggering and explosive. Hope, fear, challenge, and homework. Yeah, somebody's hoping to trigger somebody or I'm not sure yet. But these two together apparently aren't good. They do not get along. Completely out of sync. All right, distant. So far away physically and emotionally. See if you can rekindle the passion again. Are you thinking of speaking to someone after all? Possibly. I'm not sure yet. We're going to find out. Ooh, it's getting windy in here. I have my windows open. Hi, everybody. Good. I'm glad they're redacted. Good. Hi, everybody. Recharge just came out after late bloomer. Somebody's healing, breathing, let go, clear your mind. Whatever somebody did, I feel, or is working on it. This could go both ways, maybe. You can flip and flop your energies and genders each and every time you feel fit. Just don't force it. And then I had intimacy, respect, unity, and closeness, drowning. It was about respect. I feel somebody crossed boundaries, you know. Somebody, I do personal readings. You can get in touch with me in my description below on my email, and we can make it happen, Captain. Apology, arrogant, rash actions, insincere, secretly caring for somebody and wanting to apologize for something. Somebody does. That's crowning you. Okay. All right. Two more, please. Legal, lawyers, court, and paperwork, deadly combo. Something's going to court. Something about justice, maybe. Maybe you're dealing with an attorney. I'm not sure. One on the bottom. Toxic wanted to show itself, though. Psychopath. Whew. I got chills for sure. Abusive, conniving, and unpredictable. Somebody's a psychopath out there. Be vigilant, my friends. This is not cool. They're like, you know. Psychopath is serious. So is sociopath. So is narcissist. It all is. But when it's, I don't know. I don't like that card. Look at, you hear the sirens? Here, I'll give you some of these first. What else, Spirit? Whew, keeping your distance from this psychopath, maybe. This crazy person. Someone's not doing well. Growth and plans. There's been a lot of growth. Look at how the, back in the day, they used to, all the illustrations and books and historical whatever, people's hats, right, were a symbol of power. They were, the taller they were, the closer they were to source, the bigger, the more control or whatever. But you notice that, so the growth of it all, right? Somebody may love plants, somebody a horticulturalist out there, possibly. I am by trade. I can't really be so much anymore. I can't physically, I wish I could play in the dirt like I used to, but now it's just whatever I have here at the house. I can't, anywho, it's not about me today. It's about you. Ooh, okay. Anywho, East, beginnings, starting beginnings, mutual respect. Somebody feels like they're drowning. Somebody, like they're suffocating. Is somebody having a hard time breathing? I wonder. Speed and movement, leaps and bounds, things are happening. Yeah. Secretly caring and maybe apologizing to someone and not telling everybody about it or something like that. The breath of life. Hope, fear, challenge, and homework. Legalities, lawyers, court, paperwork, deadly combo. And then this person, somebody's breathing. Like vitality, life. What does that mean? They weren't supposed to live and now they're alive? Or what the hell what am I getting here? Yeah, the heart chakra. The breath. Breathe through this. Something's hard. This psychopath, man. I don't know what that's about. Give me a card, please, Spirit. One on the bottom. Yeah, to make equal the equator. Uh-huh. Yeah, the psychopath needs to make things right. Mm-hmm. So far away physically and emotionally, see if you can rekindle the passion again. Okay. So making things fair. Psychopath, though, like it. I don't know. I'm going to wait. Show me more. Somebody's recharging. Somebody's growing. Somebody's healing. It's about healing. They're coming into it now, right? Couch potato. Who's a couch potato? Somebody in the past. Somebody was. Somebody's coming into it now. They need to grow. They need to expand or something. Not sure how that is yet. Now they're coming into it. Maybe they were a couch potato. Wolf in sheep's clothing. Yeah, you are dealing with a wolf in sheep's clothing. And 10 times out of 10, in my readings, it's the psychopath. This is in your present. This person you deal with. Somebody's drowning. It's about respect, right? The East, beginnings, the new, right? The beginning of a day, the beginning of a relationship, a new start, wiping the slates clean with the legalities, starting over. However, somebody's a deadly combo. I'm feeling several energies, so I don't know who's where. You're going to have to place it. This is only a general reading, so it's hard for me to pinpoint. Show me what I need to see. Energy and synergy. Leaps and bounds. Oops. All right, we'll keep that one too. Energy and synergy. But facial hair or beard is being highlighted. This is crowning you. Somebody Hey, females can have beards. You know, just like guys can be divas. Especially in today's day and age. You know? Yeah. I'm going to put that one there. Under the legalities, deadly combo, facial hair, beard. The energy and synergy, putting in the time and the effort of the apologies. Somebody's in their feels. Are you in your feels, Pisces? Are you in your feels? These super duper intuitive ones. Wow, that was a mess. Did you see that? Abuse on the bottom. Psychopath, abuse, distant, equal, to be made equal. Yeah, the psychopath needs to come forth, or that's what it's about. The abuse of it all. There's a lot of types of abuse on this planet, people. You know, it could be physical, could be SA, obviously, because there's so much of that in this world, unfortunately. There's, you know, mental abuse, psychological abuse, emotional abuse, you know, playing on your heartstrings. Yeah. Playing victim, and then, you know, that whole thing. It's all, you know, wow. All right. Anywho, we're going to use my pagan deck this week to start with. Show me what I need to see. Somebody's a couch potato, or they used to be. No, I'm not taking questions today. Sorry. But if you want a reading, you can get in touch with me on my email and we can make it happen. You know, I don't charge for just a couple questions. If it's going to be a reading, then yeah, $50. It's anywhere from 30 to 45 minutes long, and you're welcome to record it. Right? Okay, the Lovers, couch potato, late bloomer. Somebody cares for somebody here. They've grown a lot. They've recharged, right? This late bloomer is coming into it now. Okay, so I think it was Pisces that something about when we were kids, or something about kids, and then like time's gone by, so maybe they grown up or something. I don't know. Hold on a minute. Knight of Swords down. Yeah, with the psychopath and the abuse, right? It's not accepted anymore. We can't attack this person, wolf in sheep's clothing. They can't attack. They can't be aggressive, because that's what this would be, right? When the king gives an order, you move, you know? But here, you can't. Wolf in sheep's clothing. Somebody's drowning. They want to be a wolf in sheep's clothing, or they're the ones that are about the disrespect. And I feel like you secretly maybe feeling like you give a shit, which is nice, because that's how it should be, you know? I'm not sure I think I know where we're going with this, but dealing with it heavy, you know? There's a lot of emotions here. People could be crying and having outbursts here, you know? Very, very depressive, very low vibed, I'm sorry to say. It's crowning you. So if it's not you, it's someone around you. Somebody wants to apologize for their rash actions. There's a new beginning here. I like it. Hope, fear, challenge, and homework. A lot of passion, a lot of drive, fire. Something, facial hair or beard. Hope, fear, challenge, and homework. But the breath of life, the deadly combo, and the legalities. That was a tongue twister. You know, that's all of it combined, I feel. Somebody's the King of Pentacles. Could this psychopath be the King of Pentacles? Right? Somebody's in charge of some money or inheritances or some kind of something. They're abusive with it, right? They need to make things fair. This was very level. Temperance. Alchemy is afoot. There's been a long time now. There's been time between the two of you. You care for this person. You want them to heal or something. Or someone does you, right? The Hermit, somebody's the teacher here trying to light the light from this wolf in sheep's clothing. You know, the Hermit is the wise guide. Yeah? About respect. Somebody's trying to teach about the aggression in the wolves in sheep's clothing, psychopathic energies here. Somebody could have facial hair or a beard. Dead center in the reading. 2 of Wands. 3 of Cups. There is a celebration here. There's a gathering. There's a gathering coming. I like it. Hope you're challenging homework. Something about legalities. There's a new beginning. We're making plans. Dead center in the reading. Look, trying to make plans, trying to figure it out. Energy and synergy. Okay, when are we going to do this? Dealing with it and doing it. Oh, okay. There could be 3 people involved. Now we have the 2 of Pentacles, the abuse. Somebody needs to nurture and heal and balance the situation. Ding, 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 ding. With equator and to be made equal right over this. Look, they have to eat. They have to nourish themselves to balance out, right? So we have to balance out and make equal. Yeah. King of Pentacles. The psychopath. Look at the blood around his you know, because they're like vampires, you know, emotional vampires, you know, psychic there's all kinds of them. It's weird how many there are in this world. Queen of Swords down, very bitter, very hateful, very hostile. Couch potato right over this. You love this person. You love this person. There's healing, but somebody hates it. Somebody is bitter. And I think it's a psychopath or something. Wolf in sheep's clothing. Wow. Yeah, well, psychopaths aren't exactly in a nice, loving, harmonious way, are they? So, you know, King of Swords down, 5 of Wands. I don't know which I'm going to put that one there. 10 of Wands. This one's the Knight of Wands reversed. Yeah, they want the messages to stop, or they don't want to come forth for the messages or something. This is the 3 of Wands down. This is dried up mud in that field. We can't plant in it, right? Somebody doesn't want to, and you secretly care, or something like that. Okay. Well, it's not everybody's business who you happen to care for and not really, you know, it's your business. It's your experiences. Why do I feel like I had to say that? Like somebody didn't want that. I don't know. That was weird. I'm going to switch over to my Green Witch deck. Ace of Swords. That's the truth. Clarity. Lovers right next to it. The truth is hard. But it's the truth. Late bloomer, just coming into it. So we've learned something. Or something. King of Wands. Did I have it? Oh, I have the Queen of Knight of Wands. Okay. Yeah, King of Wands. Knight of Swords down, wolf in sheep's clothing. Yeah, this King of Wands is a black witch. This is the psychopath. This facial hair or beard guy. Or woman, right? Wow. Can't attack, can't abuse. Wolf in sheep's clothing right over it. Damn. Somebody's not doing well. They need to, I feel like if they want, it's like they need a new beginning, or they will start a new beginning, you know. There's 2 aces on the table already. We got the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Swords. Show me, I need a bunch. The Holly King. Yeah, that's the Hermit card twice now. Ding, 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 ding. Somebody's definitely a teacher. It's all about self-reflection. Dark night of the soul, you know, releasing, healing, doing that work that we never really want to do, but these are the times, and God's making it like it's forcing it on us, all of us, whether we like it or not. You know, he's in charge. You know, we've forgotten. You know, America's asleep, or was. They're waking up now. Thank God. Right? Where am I here? This one goes here. Sorry. I moved my cards and So, yeah, we have King of Wands. We have the Holly King. We have Six of Wands reversed with Nine of Pentacles reversed. Now, this community or this coven or this cult doesn't want this beginning. Facial hair or beard, right? Somebody's triggering an explosive. It's all about legalities. Somebody needs to get it together. Why are they so flippin' abusive and why? Apparently there's a problem here, this psychopath. The psychopath needs fucking healing. Somebody's trying to light the light for people. Hello. Nine of Pentacles down. Very against this person who may be on their own, someone single or whatever, doing good, right? Very against it, psychopath. They don't want this person, King of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles down, does not want this person to have anything, I feel. Not just money. I don't feel like they really want him to have anything. Maybe even the breath of life. Is that when I said I felt somebody survived something earlier in the reading? So I felt like somebody survived something. And the psychopath doesn't like it because they survived their abuse. Okay, and this could be a truth teller, whistleblower kind of energy as well. Now we're getting deep and dirty in here. This fucking psychopath, man. These people on this planet need to be exposed. They need to sit down and they need to fucking heal. And then the light is taken over, right? Balancing the shit, trying to. Knight of Athens down again. Ding, 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 ding. We are not able to attack this person or whatever, right? There was no rush. Somebody was a couch potato. No rush. What is that? No rush to go forward, right? Oh, that's how it was. Now it's, yeah, see, the wheel of the year reversed. This is bad karma for this wolf in sheep's clothing. Everything is karma around them. Somebody's trying to light the light and show them the way that they need to, you know, do we have to say, I'm sorry? Why is that so hard for people to say in this world? Why? It could solve so much. Wow, tables are turning. Tables are turning. It's a very explosive energy I'm picking up. Queen of Wands. All right, we got King and Queen of Wands here. And we got the Lovers. We got several energies. I had the Six of Wands. I have a coven, you know. They're all witches. We are all witches. I don't know why, but it's coming through. This one in the center is making plans. Putting the energy and synergy into this apology. Moving forward, right? Trying to do the right thing from this very abusive situation. And this person with facial hair or beard, I feel, is more than likely the King of Wands psychopath. Ten of Chalices reversed. Yeah, it's not a happy home. No celebration here, but it is about a gathering. But the Ten of Chalices, Ten of Cups down. The family's off, man. It's you know, the community sees it. Somebody's about to explode. High Priest down. with the Two of Pentacles. This High Priest reversed, I'm feeling, is the Black Witch or Warlock or whatever. And I'm with that psychopath right over this. This could be a fallen angel. We could be talking about somebody that's just teaching very unethical morals and ways. They're teaching the hostility. They're teaching the abuse. They're teaching, you know, it's like a psychological, we're definitely talking calculated, and it's very calculated. They don't like this person. On the other hand, they don't like this high priest or something. Or they don't like somebody's spirituality, maybe even. You can put it in however that fits. There's a lot of distance between people right now. Three of Athenes reversed. Yep. Wow. Bitter, hostile, negative. The pain happened a long time ago. Somebody's heart was crushed. You know, and I feel like they wanted it. They did it on purpose, the psychopath. They did it on purpose, see? That's disgusting. Why would you do that to somebody? And is this a family member? Why would you do it to your family? Maybe that's where the apology needs to come in. Show me what I need to see. Knight of Wands. It is about coming forth. About all the lies. King of Swords down. Yeah, I never even read those cards yet. So King of Swords down, the big fat liar, coming in with messages, wolf in sheep's clothing. I'm telling you. The Wheel of Fortune's down. They're coming forth because their karma, they're about to explode. They can't handle their own karma. They can't handle what they put out for others because it's coming back. Tables have turned. Five of Wands that I didn't read yet, which I am now, is being clarified and validated by the Five of Wands. This is a very fire energy. You think they didn't want to sacrifice this person? You think they didn't want to burn them alive? Breath of life, right? Very competitive, very, very immature behaviors, this psychopath. Competition for why? What are we competing over? Exactly. Right? This is not good. Energy and synergy right over this. People need to read, you know, they think they have it tough now, and then they're going to put out this kind of energy. This is going to get multiplied by 3, and then by another 3, and then by another 3. And until you learn your fucking lessons, peeps. Some people will never learn in this world, though, however. And this competition and this battle, this wickedness. There's a lot of movement here. Things are happening. This psychopath, man. Yep, the devil reversed. Breaking the chains and the behaviors. They don't want to do this. Facial hair or beard right over it. Hope, fear, challenge, and homework. Legalities, lawyers, court, paperwork. The hard part is to not flip out because this person is so unstable, right? I just feel like it's, you know, they you know, deadly combo. Somebody needs to sit down and they don't want to take it. Somebody has a huge ego. You know? Could this be about an ego death? Kind of the dark night of the soul, which I feel like this abusive psychopath needs to go through. Oh, look, Queen of Swords. Ha, ha, ha. King of Swords, down. Yeah, off with their heads. Hello, everybody. Yeah. And look, she's minding her own business, doing her own thing. Very wise, very balanced. And should she need to, she'll turn around and cut your flipping head off, your throat, with the truth. Swords represent truth. They represent thought and communication, right? Ten of Wands, about the burdens at home, the heaviness. The psychopath doesn't want you to say anything. They don't want you to, it's all about oppressing, and suppressing. They don't want you to, or someone to expose this, right? They're not happy that they're being exposed. Oh, ain't that about a bitch? The side reversed, very unhealed, very reckless. The psychopath is not in a good way. I'm sorry to say. All right, we're going to move on a little bit here. Let's see, what else? We'll give you a familiar deck. Oracle. Show me what I need to see for my fishies out there. Secretly giving a shit about someone, not telling the whole story to everyone. It's not their business, right? Lizard and survival. Yeah. I feel like somebody, the breath of life, they wanted this person dead. They wanted to they would have burned this person alive at the stake if they could get away with it in today's day and age. Yeah. Yeah. That's funny, isn't it? Look, I opened right up to the lizard survival. Oh, I can't make this shit up. Don't forget to flip and flop should you need to. My kind has been around long before yours. Remember that as I tell you now to take whatever measures necessary to keep your head above water or to see a plan come together. You may feel at your wit's end about a house move that's teetering on the brink of a promise of a promotion that never comes or money that you are still owed. You might have lost sleep over such challenges and even questioned your own reasoning, but don't give up. Take a stand, get to know the laws and your rights, and apply them. The lizards have learned to fit in and thrive wherever we are for millennia. And this was no accident, big or small, scaly or smooth. We familiarized ourselves with our surroundings and situations and then became a part of them. You need to get over your hurdle in life, whatever it is right now. And if you so choose, you will be aided by my power to master the situation and survive through it so you too may thrive as a result. Yeah, going in the storm head first, healing, getting it over with. It's not as hard as people think. It's all painful and hurtful, and you got to get out the anger, the resentments, the sadness, the grief, the depression. You got to get out the embarrassed, everything, right? And then you start working on the forgiving and forgiving yourselves, right? Forgiving yourselves. I'm going to give you a Celtic Oracle. I really like this deck here. These do take reversals in this deck, so show me. All right, we got the Strafe Blackthorn. It's number 14, which is 14 in tarot is the Temperance. I don't know if that could be something about that. Hold on. Yep. All right. Yeah, I must have liked a few things this one said because I highlighted it. So check it out and don't forget to flip and flop. When you get the Blackthorn in a reading, you are in need of protection. Energetically, the spike-like thorns of this tree can help, especially when you visualize a blackthorn thicket springing up around you to shield you. This tree can help you to set a clear clear and strong boundaries about what and whom will be let in and what and whom will not. Although you may not have a choice about what is happening in your life, you do have a choice about how you relate to the challenge. Drawing this tree can remind you to choose the equanimity that may help you move through these difficult times. You are in a process of growing your character. If you are never challenged, then you are unlikely to grow. For this reason, you can look at opposition and adversities, forces and allies. Difficulties are teachers, and negative situations brings lessons learned. When one door closes, another one opens. When you get blackthorn in a reading, you're being told that it is time for some heavy duty changes. In order to grow, you're asked to let go of people and situations, as well as self defeating beliefs and attitudes. You might not be able to change others or the situation that you're in, but you can change yourself. It is time to let go of the need for revenge. It's time to let go for lashing out or destructive behavior towards yourself or others. Let go of animosity, judgment, and resentment. Let go of habits that are not working for you. Ask your guides for support and spiritual strength. They're here for you when and will answer when you need. They cannot help you without your invitation, though, as they would never interfere with your free will. So it's saying, please, I need help. You need to either say it in your mind or even out loud, and they'll be there, you know? So know it. I like that. That was cool. I'm going to ask you guys to use your intuition. These cards, it's hard to focus sometimes because of the artwork, but I'll give you a sec. Take it for what you see. I think I'm not sure how this goes. Oh. You know, Pisces, I feel like this could be the little fishy Pisces kissing someone in a sense. I do feel like there are spirit guides, and I like it. And I'm not sure because it's, is it this way or is it this way? Either way, I see it this way. I like it. And look, it's all bright over here. Yeah. Yeah, that's cool. I like that. It's like maybe the universe is giving you a little smooch. Somebody's giving you a smooch. Alrighty. What else? All right, we'll go to my grandma's deck. What do you got for us, Josie? We're talking about Pisces. There's some money here. There is loss here. There is death here. Something's over. There's more money here. Hold on a minute. One more. Take this one. And anger. Wow, people are mad. Somebody's getting an inheritance or something. After all, I don't know. Something. There was a win. There was losses. You may come into some money here. This may be a physical death of some sort. People could be grieving. Whatever it is, the family dynamic is over. Over. Thank you, Josie. My grandma Josie. What else? What time are we on? 39. Boy, they're going quick today. I'll give you a Hidden Realms oracle. Ooh, alrighty, that's the one. The Sun Dancers, number 32. Joyful activity, celebration of life and abundance. Very nice. I don't know if I've ever seen this card. All right, don't forget to flip and flop should you need to. As your ally, the Sun Dancers celebrate you now and remind you of the laws of success and praise. Anything you place your attention on will manifest an experience. So the laws are always perfect. Expect the best and praise it in advance. This unleashes the magic of mystical magnetic energy, drawing circumstances to you to create the reality that you envision. Give thanks in advance for the grace and goodwill of the divine. Be willing to dance the victory dance as if your greatest dreams are realized, and watch how easily things begin to fall into place. Stay positive and leave the timing up to the divine. All things are possible now. Dance the joy of being and celebrate your life and abundance today. Really nice card. Really nice card for you. There's some really good things for you to look forward to, especially out of this mess, right? This psychopathic nightmare. All right, I'll give you a rune and we'll close this out. Cave of Echoes. Yeah, drowning. This reminds me of that one, you know. Anywho, can you hear the echo of the music in Fingal's cave within? Your heart always has a song to sing. A retreat will do you good for the soul. Carry aquamarine for calm and clarity. Yeah, you can snapshot it if you choose. Hi, everybody. So I'll read that again. Can you hear the echo of the music in Fingal's cave within? Can you hear the music of your own heart within, right? Pisces is a very deep, intuitive, you know. Your heart always has a song to sing. A retreat will do you good. It'll be good for the soul. Nice. Maybe you just need to get away for a while. Take a break, a little staycation or vacation, something like that. Either way, being diligent on your healing and keeping it in the back of your mind always as we go through life is a way, in fact, of just stay diligent in your process. But I feel like things are really going to start looking up for you guys. So I like that a lot. If you would like, you can tickle that little notification bell so you know when I come out live and do my readings. I'm not out every single day. Some readers are out 3, 4, 6 times a day. I'm out like every other week, right? Every 2 weeks. I do the beginning of the month and then the mid-month. So you want to tickle that little bell and catch me live, then I suggest that. Anywho, be cool, man. Be kind, be patient, and just be a good human. Thank you all so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. I'll see you soon. Ciao.